Welcome everybody. A very good morning to you all. Hope you're all doing well.
I'm Oscar.
And I'm Lexi.
This is today's Teen Talk, the all-new magazine show that allows young people like you to have more fun with your morning TV.
We've got a busy show lined up for you guys, and here's a sneak peek at what's coming up. First, myself and Oscar unleash our most controversial opinions with hot takes.
After that, we'll be presenting to you some interviews with students asking them their opinions on social media.
After a dash through some of the news, we'll be reviewing some of the new films that came to our screens recently.
And we'll see whether I'll find the film titles discussed as emojis. That's all coming up later today. But first, I've got to ask you, Lexi, what's some of your hot takes?
I have no idea what they are.
It's pretty much an unpopular opinion, something that most people would agree on, but you don't.
So like when I told you I don't like the blue people in Avatar because they scare me.
Yes, exactly like that. Do you want to explain to our lovely viewers why that is?
Well, when I was younger, my nan made me watch Avatar. I was scarred, and I will never be watching anything with blue people again.
Okay.
Besides Smurfs. Smurfs are okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Moving on from that questionable subject, one of my hot takes is that the hit TV show Friends is extremely overrated. Ross and Rachel weren't supposed to be together.
I have a completely different view of you as a person right now. I don't think we can be friends anymore. Just disgraceful.
Sorry. Oh well, that is what hot takes is for. Moving on to our social media segment.
Still disgraceful. Now, we'll show you some pre-recorded interviews we took earlier this week asking people their opinions on aspects of social media.
Do you think social media is more of a positive or negative space, and why?
I think social media right now is a very negative space, but it has the ability, it could be a positive space, but people haven't used it in that way.
What would you change about social media if you could?
More social media should be based around just people that you know and less based around creators and random celebrities.
Yeah.
Because it's in the name, it's meant to be like a social thing.
Do you think parents should have control over their children's social media accounts?
No, because I think they need freedom, especially at a young age.
Yeah.
I agree.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stan.
Now let's look at the most recent news. First up, the sad and yet to be explained case of the disappearance of Nicola Bulley. Nicola went missing on the 27th of January in Lancashire while walking a dog after dropping her kids off at school.
I think we can all agree there's so many aspects to this case that just don't add up.
Now, a body has been found, but has yet to be confirmed if it is Nicola, with controversy around the case, like people disrespecting the site with TikTok videos and false theories that have no bearing. All I can ask is please be respectful and think of what her family is going through.
However, moving on to a more positive and happier subject, Rihanna announces her second pregnancy during her performance at the halftime show, which was at the Super Bowl, which has overtaken the internet with so much love and support from her fans and followers.
I would highly recommend watching this. I stayed up all night watching it, then turned off as soon as the American football started.
Pretty much. Now, onto the film reviews.
We've had some cinematic wonders come to our screens recently.
Like Avatar, The Way of Water, The Menu, Glass Onion, and Megan. And there are only some of them.
Let's start off with Avatar, The Way of Water. This is the longest awaited sequel to Avatar. It showcases extreme visual effects and a heartfelt story about family. The 3 hours goes by so fast. I would highly recommend catching this in the cinema to get the best experience possible.
The Menu is a horror thriller film that stars Ralph Fiennes and Anna Taylor-Joy. The film follows a young couple who visits an exclusive restaurant on an island where an acclaimed chef has prepared a lavish tasting menu. The Menu is frightening and an entertaining film throughout. It is now streaming on Disney+.
Next up, Glass Onion. It is the newest murder mystery film in the Knives Out franchise. It follows the same detective named Benoit Blanc, played by Daniel Craig. In this case, a group of friends retreat to a Greek island for a murder mystery experience, and Benoit Blanc gets a mysterious invite to the island. It's constantly entertaining and has fantastic twists. It's now streaming on Netflix.
Also, Megan is a new horror film that is about a little girl who has no friends. So her caretaker, Gemma, creates the ultimate companion, an AI called Megan. Once Megan becomes violent, it becomes a battle to survive. Catch this in your cinemas now. Now, moving on to the emoji test. Oscar, I'm going to show you some emojis on the screen and you have to guess what film they're representing. Are you
Let's do
ready?
it. Let's do it.
I don't think you're going to do well. Anyway, first one.
Okay, well, so an alien, finger pointing up, phone and house. E.T., surely.
Okay, well done. Moving on.
Yes. Someone swimming. Oh, Jaws. Jaws.
Right. Fun.
Easy. Easy.
Next one.
Harder ones, please. Ice Cube. Boat. Oh, Titanic. Titan.
Bruv.
Come on, next
Right,
one.
fine.
Next one.
Last one. You're not getting it though. Just saying.
Peter Rabbit?
You're joking.
That's got to be. The rabbit, surely.
It's Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, of course, with the hat.
Just stop.
Okay, well, now, on last week's show, we asked you to get in touch using our socials, asking some questions you'd like our opinions on.
We had so many responses, but today we're looking at this question from Tom. He asks, I want to split up with my girlfriend, but her granddad's just died. What should I do? Well,
Well, Tom,
that's the tricky one.
well, I think you should think about how your girlfriend is feeling in this moment. She's just lost a family member, someone she probably loves very, very dearly. So, maybe be respectful of that and just wait. Just wait.
Yeah, I'd say my opinion is leave it a bit. Like, could you imagine losing someone and then also losing someone else? It's probably not the best thing to do.
Well, there's one more question that caught our attention. This comes from Zara. She says, I don't know whether to go to uni or get a job after leaving college. What's best?
It kind of depends what you want to do. I think I personally are planning to get a job and kind of go around with that. But I think if you're planning to do something a bit more needs uni involved, then I'd go to uni.
Yeah, I mean, you could always do a gap year where you work and maybe travel and kind of find out what you want to do. But, well, Zara, I would say do what feels right. If you're not sure what you want to do, maybe take a
Yeah.
gap year.
I'd look into your course or look into whatever you want to do and see which fits best. If uni's what to do, go for that.
Okay, well, that's all we have time for today.
Join us next time for the latest in team-related topics. In the meantime, it's goodbye from us.
Goodbye.